Greetings, family. It is yours truly, King Amar Amari and Queen
Amani Amari.
in the building, your favorite power couple. And this song once again for your Power Couple Mental Fitness Program, sponsored by EY Pele Movement. EY Pele Movement is a ministry where we focus on your spiritual, your physical, and your financial well-being. It is still African History Month, so we want to say Happy African History Month. We want to give thanks for our ancestor, Carter G. Woodson, for putting forth the effort to restore our people back to our traditional greatness mentally.
Yes.
So we can celebrate the great accomplishments that we have accomplished throughout our history. It didn't start with slavery, family.
No.
It didn't start with slavery. We are great people, and we have something to be proud of. That's why history is so important.
Yes.
So we can know what we have done. All right. We don't have confidence because a lot of us don't know our accomplishments. And with that being said, we want to show our appreciation for all of you on this month at Kevlar Lifestyle. We have a wonderful, 10% discount sale on the entire store. That's right, on the entire store. Where we provide African men's and women's clothing, accessories, health and beauty products for your needs. And we'll be back right after this short commercial break for Al Kevlar Lifestyle.
We're here to service your African men's and women's clothing, accessories, health, and wellness product needs. Visit alkebulanlife.com.
Do enjoy, family. Do enjoy. We want to thank all of you who have showed your love and support because you keep us in business. You enable us to be able to take care of our families and also to be able to sow into others' businesses within the community so they can do the same, and also helping us to build generational wealth so we can practice cooperative economics.
Yes.
So we can bring the funding back to our community so we can build businesses that we can invest in, whereby we can turn around and hire one another in the community, and again, enable our families to be able to have the resources that they need. As we know at this time that we're in right now, business is very, very, very important. If you haven't already started you a business, an online business, please do so. It is imperative right now. It's not even more so an option these days. It is something that we need to do. It is necessary to have that extra stream of income. But before I go more in depth in that, first we want to give thanks to our ancestors known and unknown before us. We want to thank our ancestors who laid down their life so we can have a better life. All right. We want to thank our ancestors who fought to maintain and to regain our traditions, our spiritual, our mental, our physical, financial well-being. Additionally, our land.
Yes.
But we give thanks. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. And we also want to say Kinkamashe to you and your family. Kinkamashe means
let nothing negative happen to you,
as well as you friends, all of those who are connected with you, family. So today's topic of discussion is upgrading your thinking. Upgrading your thinking. Your thought process is very important. Believe it or not, your thought process plays a critical part as it relates to you prospering spiritually and financially. It all starts in the mind. I recall a time in us building our kingdom here, that we have our empire, and my queen, she has great faith. I admire that about her. This is the reason why it's so important to be connected with individuals that will help you to level up in your thinking. All right. It is imperative that we do that. Okay, we live the way we think. You understand? Your lifestyle is a reflection of your mentality to a degree. Because some of you, we understand you're working your way to the top, right? But I'm talking about in a sense of you not having a positive mindset for those who don't, right? Deeming yourself not worthy. You understand what I'm saying? This is a mentality that has germinated throughout our community, okay? Through a mindset that has been instilled in us that, oh, I'm not worthy. Well, family, I want to ask you this question. Are you not worthy to receive a paycheck? Are you not worthy to receive a paycheck? I want you to meditate on that for one moment. Are you not worthy to receive a paycheck? Now let's get to the why you're worthy of receiving a paycheck. Did you not go into work? Did you not clock in? Okay. And did you do what's required of you? For those of you who ain't on the phone all day. Did you do what's required of you? You did your part, right? All right. You did whatever it is that you needed to do. All right. And then it's time for payday to come, right? Why? They're paying you for your service. They're hiring you for your service, right? You did the work. Okay. You deserve the reward. The labor is worthy of the hire.
Yes.
Do you not deserve to enjoy the fruits of your labor? I want you to think of that. Okay, if the man don't work, they don't eat. Do you not deserve to eat? You put in the work, right? You deserve to eat. So why do we keep deeming ourselves not worthy? Why are you not worthy? There is no man in this earth that can ever bear being without fault. None of us can. And just because you have flaws is not a reason for you to feel like you're not worthy.
Yes.
Do you understand? We have the power to get wealth. I believe that. Our actions, my queen and I, it shows that we believe that. Why? Because we're building an empire. Okay, our faith is in action. You understand? You are worthy. As long as you put in the work, you deserve the reward that comes from your labor. You understand? If you put your money in an investment and you get a return on it, you are worthy of that return. Why? Because you sowed the seed. Is that not a life principle? Is that not a universal principle? You reap what you sow. So if you're reaping what you're sowing, then why are you saying I'm not worthy of wealth? If you're doing wealthy things,
that's right.
If you're implementing wealthy strategies, then why are you not worthy of the wealth? So stop counting yourself out. Huh? No, New Edition, I disagree with you. No, you're not going to count me out. You need to count me in. You understand? Count me in.
Yeah.
No, don't count me out this time. No, put me in the groups like the BBC, okay, where the Black Billionaires Club, where we are investing, okay? But let me get back to what my queen, is so creditable for in my life. My wife, my brown sugar. You understand? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My gift, my blessing, my virtuous woman. You understand me? That Proverbs 31 woman in my life. You understand? So yeah, that's right. That's right. It says, let another man's mouth praise you. You understand? I'm going to praise her today, right? I'm going to lift her up. You know what I mean? Because she played a critical role in my life. I want to say peace and blessings to our good brother, Jeff Scarlett. Thank you so much for tuning in, brother. We love you, man. Him and this queen is doing great things too. Real estate investors.
Oh, yeah.
Want to say grand rising to one of our mentees, my good brother, Reginald, or known as Kingdom Works, or established author, entrepreneur, serial entrepreneur, him and his queen, Tammy, doing great things. They're taking dominion. They're being fruitful and multiplying.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So they are definitely good examples of mentees who is taking the teachings and implemented those teachings, and we're seeing them leveling up in their life, and now they're building generational wealth.
Yeah.
They are enlarging their territory. You understand? I got so much, family. Listen, hold on. The day is going to empower you.
Tell it.
Today you're going to be empowered today. I promise you, if you just take heed to wise advice. You understand what I'm saying? I promise you. that there is safety in the midst of wise counselors. If you just implement wise information, I promise you, you will flourish. You will be blessed in your life. But back to my queen. Listen, this woman challenged me in my faith. You understand what I'm saying? I used to be a nearsighted person, and I'm still working that out of me. So understand, that just because you're a teacher does not mean that you don't have things that you don't need to get rid of out of your life. You understand? Again, there's only one perfect, and we know who that is, right? So with that being said, right, I had to work on my mindset. She told me, she said, Amar, this business could be so much bigger, right? You know what I'm saying? But Amar was nearsighted. Amar, what do you mean by being nearsighted? No, I'm not talking about the glasses, Wade. Okay, understand. Hang on with your brother. I got you. I'm going to expound and I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about, right? I was nearsighted because guess what? As a business owner, I was limiting my vision to people in my local community. Well, I don't see them wearing African clothes. I don't see them, having on head wraps, and I don't see them having on face masks, and I don't see this, I don't see that. You understand what I'm saying? But guess what? It's what I didn't see that ushered us to abundance.
I saw it.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. You understand? It's like in the scripture where the prophet, where the servant was with him and he couldn't see what he's seen. You understand what I'm saying? The servant was afraid. He said, look at all these people that's out here against us. And he said, they that are with us are more than they that are against us. And he prayed and he said, open up his eyes and able to see what I see.
Yeah.
And he was able to see the vision too. He was able to catch the vision, if you will. He was able to catch the dream, if you will. You understand? So this is what we're doing with wealth. I'm praying that your eyes will be open, that you're able to see us work in front of you and see the manifestation of dreams and visions coming to fruition, because faith with works has brought to life.
Yeah.
It has birthed the vision. It has birthed the dream. You understand? So for those of you who can't see it, you can't see the wealth. You only see poverty. No, you need to stop being nearsighted. You just looking at what's around you.
May your eyes be open.
May your eyes be open. May your faith increase.
Yeah.
May you go from faith to faith and glory to glory.
Yeah.
You understand? So my mindset, I had to enlarge this territory in order for me to enlarge the natural territory. I had to enlarge my thinking. I had to upgrade my thinking. And when you upgrade your thinking, you upgrade your life.
That's right.
Your life goes to another level. It goes higher. You understand? When you understand that the sky is not the limit, it's just a view. It's just a view. It's not a limit. When you saying the sky is the limit, guess what you just did? You just limited yourself. See, I had to watch what I said.
That's right.
You understand? I had to shift my thinking.
It's not the limit.
It's not the limit. It's just a view. There's a whole universe out there.
Light years.
You understand what I'm saying? So what am I saying to you? Listen, entrepreneur, there's people out there beyond your family and your friends. You need to market your business. You need to upgrade your thinking. There's wealth out there for you to make.
That's right.
But if you just keep it amongst your family, guess what you've done? You haven't enlarged your territory. You have limited your territory. You have shrunk your territory. You understand? And because of my thinking, guess what? We would have never been global if I'd have kept thinking that way. If I'd have just been thinking about the neighborhood and not thinking about the world that's out there. And all praises be, I give thanks to our creator, Olodumare, and the spirit that has blessed us. And I give thanks for our obedience, because now we're seeing Al Kebalan lifestyle being taken to the world, where now we're shipping packages to Germany. We're shipping packages to Japan. We're shipping packages to the UK. We're shipping packages to Ireland. Huh?
I didn't know black folk were in Ireland.
Listen, man, you got to enlarge. You got to magnify. That means to enlarge. You got to grow your thinking. Let me hear what you're saying out of the day. Let me see what you're saying.
That's good. That is good.
Our brother Kingdom Works Earth, he says, it's what you don't see that ushers in the blessing, the abundance. That's right, my brother. We have somebody in our Facebook group, EY Pele Movement, says blessings on blessings. That's right. That's right. You know, we're going to talk faith. We're going to talk faith to you today. Listen, man.
Yes, absolutely.
We don't limit ourselves around here.
Yes.
We don't limit ourselves around here. We recognize that our ethnicity is not a limitation.
No.
We recognize that our gender is not a limitation. We recognize that our zip code is not a limitation to some degree, because, you know, it depends on where your property at. It will it will limit you to a degree with the zip code. Now, I'm not gonna lie about that. But you know what I'm saying? Listen, when you grow your knowledge and you grow the information, you begin to understand these things. That's the reason why you can't be nearsighted. You got to get out that community. You understand? You got to get out of there in order for you to enlarge your territory, if you will. If you want your property to be worth something, you understand what I'm saying? You got to purchase properties in the area where you can grow the equity. Do you understand? So the area of your mind, you got to appreciate your mind so you can appreciate your life.
You might want to get from over there so you can get out of their red line. And also, they got your zip code. They got you blocked off. But nonetheless, I mean, you know, this is rich. You
got
know
Sister Fizzy in the building. Hey, family.
This is rich, talking about elevating your mind. And I love when my king, he began to speak, and he says that your mind has to change basically so it can manifest, you know, and basically, so it's just me. I got it to myself. But anyways, that your mind has to change so it can manifest. And my father used to tell me, anything that the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. But the mind has to conceive it. You have to believe it so you can achieve it. You know, it has to happen in the mind, the heavenly realm, before it manifests here in this earth realm. If it can't get past your mind, you will have a problem with manifestation. If you don't believe it, I don't understand how you expect it to manifest. You see what I'm saying? I was taught at a young age to have faith. And it's not by what I see in the natural. You know what I'm saying? I believe that if somebody else did it, I can do it. Simple as that. All I have to do is tune in to my inner voice, and it'll lead me towards where I need to be. There is no limit. The only limit and the brakes that's on me are the ones that I put there. And if an obstacle comes up, it's up to me to fight. You see what I'm saying? The only surrender that's done is one that I do when I surrender. You see what I'm saying? And my mind is far from it. So I remember going into prayer one day, and you know, I felt that within myself to get a pen and begin to write. And when I began to write, the spirit on the inside of me began to say some things, such as rise above what you see. Think above what you see. Think on those heavenly things that are higher than what you see. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Just because you see it here in this dimension, that don't mean that it cannot happen. You know, what you want and what you need, you have to look beyond what you see in your natural. Like my husband said, you have to look beyond what the neighbors are doing. You see? And when it comes down to when he talked about El Kibalan Lifestyle, our online business, and I do remember having that conversation saying, you know what, this could be a multi-million-dollar business if you want it to be. And even when people look at it, they're like, really? You know, I don't see much. You see what I'm saying? How much soap can you sell? You see what I'm saying?
Ask down.
But we had to continue on. And then I began to say, okay, well, I would love for him to see. So when the tens of thousands of dollars start coming in a month,
yes,
then
sir.
he was a believer.
Yes,
you
I
see
was.
what I'm saying? If we had given up on the thought If we had given up on or limited ourselves to our small thinking, we wouldn't have never gotten anywhere. But what I'm trying to tell you,
fact, my queen. Fact.
Okay. But what I'm trying to tell you, don't you ever put yourself in a box. Don't you ever put yourself in the middle of a mindset that somebody else has made up. Don't you ever limit yourself. And that thing that I wrote down, like I was saying, that the voice on the inside told me to rise above all of this and to think from a heavenly perspective. And the thing that it told me the most, it says that there's limitless boundaries.
That's right.
Meaning there is no boundary.
That's right.
As long as you can conceive it and believe it, go ahead and achieve it. You got the wind in your back. You got the spirit in your belly. You got your mind. You see what I'm saying? The eyes of your understanding. So I'm going to let.
It's just like building a house, family. Do not despise the day of small beginnings. You understand what I'm saying? Because those of us who start small, we're going to end big. You got to understand that. It's just like a skyscraper. Think about that. All the stories in that building is one level after another level after another level. And then once it's completed, everybody looking up at it. You understand what I'm saying? Do not despise the day of small beginning. You know what I mean? It's just that one step, right? You got to upgrade your thinking. Listen, it's like a ladder, right? And there's some ladders that extend. There's some expandable ladders, right? You need that expandable ladder. Why? Because that ladder that you have is not good enough. It won't take you to the level that you need to go to. All right. Your steps are going to end. It's going to stop at a certain point. You understand? So you gotta get a ladder, that one of those ladders that stretch, one of those ladders that take you farther up. You got to enlarge. You got to expand your thinking, because it's your mindset that limits you. You understand? You know, listen, people can't stop you. Only you can stop you. I'm going to say it again. People can't stop you. Only you can stop you. Right? Because if you allow yourself, all right, to stay connected to individuals that you know are not producing fruit, then guess what? You have done it to yourself. Are you telling me you don't have a choice to stay there? Are you telling me that you don't have a choice to listen? Are you telling me you don't have a choice who you keep company with? Are you telling me you don't have a choice who you listen to? Now, we all know that's not true. But here's the thing. Why are you more concerned about their feelings than your own? Why are you more concerned about them than you? When you take the advice, they don't have to live in the hell that you are living in after you take their advice. Huh? You're the one that's missing your blessing by listening to them. Oh, they're perfectly fine in their misery. Prove it, Amar. Because if they weren't, then what are they doing to invest their way out? What are they doing to work their way out? What information are they learning that they can implement to get them out of the situation that they're in? How do you know, Amar? Listen to what they say. What are they talking about that is of some value? Complaining is not gaining. Complain does not equal gain. But I tell you what will bring gain into your life. If you adhere to wise instruction, whether it be spiritual, whether it be for physical production in your life, you want to lose weight, you want to get healthier, whether it be financial, if you implement wise instruction.
That's right.
It's
That's
wisdom. Right. Wisdom is the gift that keeps on giving. If you just implement wise instruction.
That's the formula right there.
Huh?
That's the formula.
Listen, it's not you just knowing the truth that will set you free, contrary to popular belief. It's a lot of people that know, but they don't do. Huh? How many people know you, but how many of them picked up the phone, winners, and they ask you, hey, brother and sister, how are you winning? Huh? They're on welfare. How many of them are picking up the phone and asking you, brother and sister, how are you winning? How did you come off of welfare? I know you. I grew up with you. How are you winning? How did you get to this point? How did you get these properties? How did you start this business? What do I need to do? I see that you are not in the same situation I'm in. Did they do that? Then they don't want out. They don't want out. Because if they want out, then they will get in with those who got out so they can get in so they can bring everybody else out. They don't want out. But you know what they will do though? I'm going to tell you what they will do. They will waste their time talking about you. See, that's broke people. See, broke people do that. Broke people sit around and waste time. Broke people spend time. People like us, and I'm very confident those who listening are people who are wise and you believe in investing your time. You understand what I'm saying? Because you wouldn't be here if you didn't believe in investing your time. And you know that some value is being added to you. It may be challenging you too. You may be getting a little behind whooping right now because you know you're not moving like you're supposed to move, but that you'll be all right. Huh? Take this whooping and keep on moving. You'll be all right. How many of you are marketing your business? You want to be a millionaire, but are you doing what do? My goodness. There's so much evidence that a millionaire leaves. Huh? How can you become a millionaire? You don't do what a millionaire does. How can you become a billionaire? You don't do what a billionaire does. Do you know how to get to this point of being wealthy? Do you know? Do you know the steps that it takes for you to be wealthy? Who in your circle is a millionaire? You say you want to, okay, so who are you talking to that's a millionaire? Who do you know? I'm not talking about on TV. I'm talking about somebody who you can pick up the phone personally, and you can call them and you can have a millionaire conversation.
Got a network.
Huh? Who do you know? Who do you know is buying properties? Who do you know is investing in stocks, Bitcoin, crypto? Who do you know is trading? Who do you know? Because your circle will tell you where direction you're really going. So I'm asking you again, who is in your phone listing? Who? Is there anybody that's rich in your phone listing? Because if there's not, then I'm here to tell you that you need to upgrade your thinking. You need to step it up. And you need to come over to the Black Billionaire Club, all right, where that's where we're actually making those type of moves and we're having individuals come into that group that is coming in there that are bona fide, not on Facebook, no, on the real books. I'm going to say it again, not a Facebook millionaire. Not a Facebook 6-7 figure earner. No, not on Facebook, on the real books. Like their accounting type books. You understand? Like, you know, filing tax purposes type on the books type. Those type of people. You understand? So just want to encourage you today to make sure you start connecting with the right people. Because listen, when you connect to the right people, you start talking differently. You start saying that I don't own the business, I control the business. Amar, what are you talking about? You're not a business owner? No. Are you a business owner? Do you
I
own?
control.
I control. The business is its own separate entity. It do the owning. I control it.
That's right.
I don't own a business.
It pays its own bills.
Yes, the business pays us. I mean, I don't own anything. I control it. You know, stuff like that. And when you start hanging around the right people, they start talking to you about trust and protecting your assets. You know, that type of conversation. See, that's the type of conversation that's worth my time. Not who T.I. is dating now and who cheating on who and you know, Dwayne Wade's son wearing a dress and all. I'm not listen, that don't pay me. That doesn't build wealth for my family and I. That doesn't add any dollars to my pocket. It doesn't cause my consciousness to grow. So what am I getting out of that? Who are you listening to? Who are you connected to? What are they talking about? Because guess what? Whatever they're about, that's the truth about. I'm going to say it again. Whatever they're talking about and whatever they are about, if you are connected to them, then that's what you are about.
Yeah.
Birds of a feather flock together. Huh?
That's right.
A chicken don't fly with eagles.
Can't fly.
A chicken don't fly with eagles. An ostrich don't fly with eagles. Huh? So, are you an eagle or are you an ostrich? Which one are you? Because your company says it all. Who are you listening to? What are you reading throughout the day?
I was just about to
Go ahead and talk about it, baby. We're going to close on the queen.
No, I was just about to recommend a book that, you know, for the most part, a lot of people in the business industry and a lot of people that are trying to change their mindset, they read the book As a Man Thinketh, right? By James Allen. And I'm going to listen to that audiobook again today. I recommend that everyone on this broadcast read the book As a Man Thinketh. And it give you a general idea or start putting a seed in your mind of how to expand your mind. Don't ever put a lid on it. Don't ever limit yourself, ever. You know what I mean? Don't ever do that. You know, you can have whatever you say. You can go as far as you want to go. You know what I mean? It's possible. It's possible. So just embrace the impossibilities. The possibilities.
You got to get away from people who think that, you know, the billionaire that we spoke to the other night, man, that we listened to the other night, you know, he's absolutely phenomenal. And let me tell you something. This is another way that you know that you're on the right track. When you hear millionaire people say something and you're having a conversation with somebody and you never heard them say it and you're saying the same thing, you tapped in. You tapped in.
You're on that frequency.
We was listening to this billionaire. We're speaking those things that are as though it is. I don't believe in not.
It's already done.
No, it's already done.
Already done.
It's already done. You understand? Listen, your life, and some of you, this is the reason why you got to get involved with your mental, with your psyche, with your spiritual.
Oh, yes.
Man, that's why some people don't evolve either, because their mind is limited. You got to understand. When you get involved with spirituality, you understand destiny.
That's the navigator.
Huh? You're not destined to be broke. Your destiny is wealth. You're not destined to be broke. Listen, don't despise the day of small beginning. Some of us, we keep looking at the beginning, but we don't look at the ending.
This is not my final result.
Listen, understand, when the track runner is at the starting line, they see the finish.
That's right.
When I went to school, when I was in the military, you know what? Every time I went to school, hear me now, Every time I went to school, you listen to a man that retired when he's 39. Listen to me now. Every time I went to a academy, I already seen myself walking across the stage with my diploma.
That's right.
Every time. Amar, stop playing. No, not playing. Every time I walk across the stage, just like right now, I'm in insurance school. I already see myself get my license. Already see it. Studying for my test. Already see it. My queen hear me here rejoicing when I pass my test. Hey, got 100.
Yeah.
And I just keep seeing myself with that license, with that life insurance license. And I just see us doing life insurance policies and already seen it.
That's right.
Every time. And guess what? It happened. Seen us doing real estate. It happened. Seen us having an online business. It happened.
I seen something too.
Seen me get married to a beautiful woman like I'm married to right now. Guess what? It happened. Huh? When you doubt, you counted yourself out.
That's right.
I'm going to say it again. When you doubt, you counted yourself out.
As soon as you doubt it.
But when you have faith in yourself, now you have counted yourself in. You have to encourage yourself.
That's right.
Huh? You have to encourage yourself. You understand? Listen, how did I get here? How did Amar get here? Listen, this is not boasting. This is me telling you something. You listen to a man who retired at 39 years old. Do you hear me? Did you hear that? An African man from the hood who daddy told him at the age of 5, he didn't want to see him no more, who mama gave him away, kept going back and forth between his mama and grandmama. People who told me, oh, you're on your old island. Oh, you're not going to make it.
And yeah, you're also, and I'm gonna say my little piece. You also looking at a woman that created $45,000 a year worth of income in 5 months and quit my job within a matter of months. It didn't take years. It happened.
But y'all don't hear us though. Y'all don't hear us though.
That's right.
You don't hear us though. Who out there knows that I am
Yes.
great? I want to see, please put that out there. I am great. I am a millionaire.
I am great.
I am a multi-millionaire. If you believe it, say it. Guess what? Move the doubt. Speak it out. Move the doubt. Speak it out.
Yes.
Who is out there? Who is a millionaire? Let me see where my millionaires at. I am a multi-millionaire.
I'm healthy. I am wealthy. I'm prospering.
Speak that
soul,
affirmation.
and body.
Listen,
going
family,
forward.
We refused to stay in the hood. We refused it. You understand? You know what we have in the hood? Business. That's what we have in the hood. Other than that, we're not there. When do we go in the hood? To help educate. Other than that, we're not there. I'm just saying.
You know, I think, you know, when we talk about limitations, there's two mindsets that come to play. And one is having a fixed mindset and one having a mindset for growth. You can have your mindset where it's fixated. It's a permanent fixture. It doesn't move. It doesn't grow. It doesn't expand. It doesn't change. You know, the outlook doesn't change. The thought process doesn't change. You know, it's not expanding. You're not educating it. You're not, you know, looking beyond, you know, what you have in your hand or in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? And there's a mindset of growth. When I wake up every morning, I look forward to learning something new. I want to learn something new. I want my mind to expand. I want to come into contact with somebody with a different view so I can understand their perspective. Maybe there's something in what they're telling me that can expand my growth, that can expand my outlook. I love hearing somebody say, I don't do this because of this. Well, I want to know, well, what is it? What makes you, change your whole perspective in this area? How did you do that? You know what I'm saying? And it allows for growth, mental growth. We have to quit being closed-minded. We have to quit being standoffish. We have to quit, shutting people down and over talking people and all of this. And you're not learning. You see what I'm saying? We have to put ourselves in the position of growth. And everything that you hear or every piece of education you get, it's an opportunity. We have to start looking at this stuff as an opportunity to grow in wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Even our situations, a lot of this is how you look at it. If you wake up, oh, it's misery, then that's what you got. Change the way you look at things. Change the way you think. Change your mental outlook. Things will look totally different. Your blood pressure won't be so high. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be able to maneuver through this life. We have to expand. We have to rise above. We have to rise above in our thinking. We have to rise above in our faith. We have to rise above in our walk and in our talk, what we're saying. We have to. If you want to level up, you have to think as if you're at another level.
We only have 1 million multi-millionaire out there.
You got me,
brother Adekoye.
Got me,
my queen. Anybody else? I mean, going once, going twice. Do we have any other multi-million? So you can't be afraid to say it. You understand? And also,
that's right.
Listen. Also, it's not enough to keep saying it, but you're not doing it for it to happen.
That's right.
Huh? Why do we have faith that it's going to happen? Because we're doing what it takes in order for it to happen. Again, faith without works will keep a vision and a dream from being birthed. Faith without works will keep a vision and a dream from being birthed. You will continue to dream. You will continue to be hungry. You will continue to thirst after success if you're not putting in the work for it to manifest. I'm going to say it again. You will continue to dream. You will continue to be hungry. You will continue to thirst if you don't put your faith to work along with action.
Absolutely.
This is what hurts a lot of people who are spiritual and religious. I'm going to say it again. This is what hurts a lot of people who are spiritual and religious. Listen, hear me close and get ready to close here. The universe gives seed to the sower. But if you don't never sow that seed, then how can you reap a harvest? You know what the seed is? The seed is information. And the implementation of that information will bring about transformation in your life. The seed, I'm going to say it again, is information. And the implementation of that information will transform your life. Listen to me. My life didn't transform. My life didn't start getting transported to wealth until I started executing what I learned. Some of us are praying, but we have access to information that will bring our prayers into fruition if we implement it. Some of us have books on our shelves, but are you reading and are you applying the information that is in your hand? What you're looking for is in here. What you're looking for is in here. You just need to use it. What you're looking for is inside of you. Your gift is your wealth builder. Your faith and work is your wealth builder. And I'm going to end it there. We love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Power Couple Mental Fitness Program with yours truly, King Amari and Queen
Amadi Amari.
Remember, we do these programs every Monday and Wednesday, as well as Friday. Okay. Facebook Live here at 10 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time, Facebook Live. Make sure that you follow us on Instagram, follow us on YouTube, and we will follow you back, regardless of how many followers you have. We don't play those games. Okay, as long as you are saying something and doing something on there that is of some value, we will follow you back. No problem at all. Easy day. We love you all. We thank you all for taking out the time to stay on the program and to listen. There goes our information. There goes our email. Feel free to email us also or call us. Okay, we would love to conversate with you. And I truly believe, and I have enough faith, okay, that this ministry, what we do is we ignite the fire.
Yes.
We are fire starters. We are igniters.
Yes.
Listen, you can't never accomplish something that you never started. And you can't never accomplish this if you stop. I'm going to say it again. You can never accomplish something that you never start. And you can never accomplish something if you stop. Thank you so much again for tuning in to this program. Hopefully we see you soon. Remember, Friday is Relationship Day, where we deal with relationships, whether you're single, you are engaged, you're aspiring to be married, or you're already married. We believe that this relationship empowerment program will empower you and will take your relationship to another level.
Absolutely.